The next speaker in line is Miss Hina Habib. Are you there? Miss Hina Habib, are you listening?
Assalamualaikum.
Okay, if you're there, I would hand over the floor to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Youth Diplomacy Forum and Ex-Chinese Association for organizing this online platform and engaging with the students and all the other senior researchers in this field. And as all of you have mentioned, the topic is very important, and because it has a regional importance as well. And as we know that starting from Xinjiang strategically important region of China, and it lies at the core of Eurasia. It promises the success of Chinese Belt and Road Initiative, which is vitally important for China to achieve economic development and other goals. Chinese competitors want to prevent the rise of China, and existing propaganda against Xinjiang here looks mean to achieve that. But coming to the geographical location of Xinjiang, that it is very important and it's connected with major countries. Geographical location and economic growth and ties with the neighboring countries. Chinese growth has shown the contributing towards upwardly. Chinese policies for ethnic harmony and development of Xinjiang over the years have shown that they prevented the thing that can disturb the stability in the area. In this scenario, the propaganda based on human rights violations or fake news and Muslim card look like a viable tool to thwart Chinese westward movement. So most of you have discussed the regional importance and connectivity issue. My focus would rather be on the statistical and existing trade linkages. And as you know that according to some, going back to the historical evidence, according to some famous Chinese stories, Tian Shan Mountains were the corridors for Central Asian region to Western region, and ancient evidences of contact between Central Asia and Western regions, they were also mentioned there. So,
Great.
And philosophy behind the ethnic harmony, I will say that Mao Zedong, the father of China, believed that Hans have huge population, whereas non-Hans have huge lands. So therefore, for him, it was important to use the Hans experience to assist Chinese minorities. So basically, they think that the Chinese are disturbing the ethnic population in the area or disturbing the ethnic map of Xinjiang. So this is all fake. The idea was to develop a solid blend of resource and experience, which eventually will raise the standard of Chinese society in general and minorities in particular. So China applied this philosophy in Xinjiang. Basic idea behind such initiative is to bring the experienced technicians from the developed areas of China to this largest province of the country, giving the local population a chance to avail economic opportunity within the Xinjiang, so they do not feel the need to move outside the provinces for such purposes. So there were reports in the Western media about the Uyghurs, and they're upsetting the dynamics, the population dynamics in the region. So I think that are all false. And as you have, Vansab has shed light on the regional connectivity that this area has. I think Xinjiang has a territorial connectivity as it is a cornerstone of regional economic cooperation and integration. And except, I think the Bangladesh and China Myanmar corridor, 5 major corridors are under, except that corridor, 5 major corridors BRI are directly linked with Xinjiang in one way or another. So this particular reality makes it an attractive point for investors and traders for all neighboring countries to invest in this region. And recent data of economic relations between Xinjiang of China and its neighboring countries So I'll start with the statistical analysis and how they are connected, how recent trade figures I'll present here. Starting from Russia, Urumqi customs data show that January to April 29, Xinjiang import and export values of Russia grew to 7.7%. So 6% year on year. Xinjiang saw its trade with Russia enjoys 41%. And then coming to Mongolia, as if you see the history, China and Mongolia have had some bitter relations in the past, but during last 2 decades, the relationship between two countries have improved. And especially starting from 2019, meeting of the working group on cooperation between Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Mongolia and People's Government Xinjiang, that was held in Urumqi. And they revived the cooperation dialogue between China and Mongolia after 12 years. So China is basically working towards something that will open the trade linkages between China and its neighboring countries. For Mongolian trade side, Xinjiang plays an important role, and they established the economic corridor for Mongolia and China, Russia in 2016 as well. And as we know, the Pakistan-China cooperation, and Irfan Saab has mentioned that China-Pakistan trade is one of the highest thing that is going on between China and Pakistan in the region. It is refers to the highway, the Karakoram Highway. The Karakoram Highway, the world's highest road, and it's been operation and connection between Pakistan, and it is now, as we have seen that during the COVID-19 crisis, we witnessed the fastest delivery of vital health or logistics goods from Khunjra Pass, despite harsh weather. It was working during the winter season as well. And now coming to the Central Asian countries, Kazakhstan topped the list of Xinjiang's major trade partners. Behind on the southern border of Xinjiang, 3 Tars, Taruka, I may be not good about pronouncing these names of the particular area, but between China, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, there are large quantities of goods customs clears every year. So the regional trade during last 2 decades have improved as well.